Saint Maximilian Kolbe was born on 8 January 1894 in the Kingdom of Poland, which was then part of the Russian Empire. He was the second son of weaver Julius Kolbe and midwife Maria Daburka. His father was an ethnic German and his mother was Polish. Kolbe's life was strongly influenced in 1906 when he was 12 by a vision of the Virgin Mary. He later described this event. That night I asked the Mother of God what was to become of me. Then she came to me holding two crowns, one white, the other red. She asked me if I was willing to accept either of these crowns. The white one meant that I should persevere in purity, and the red that I should become a martyr. I said that I would accept them both. In 1909, Kolbe and his elder brother Francis joined the Conventional Franciscans. They enrolled at the Conventional Franciscan Minor Seminary. In 1910, Kolbe was allowed to enter the novitiate, where he was given the religious name Maximilian. He professed his first vows in 1911 and final vows in 1914, adopting the additional name of Maria, Mary. Kolbe was sent to Rome in 1912, where he attended the Pontifical Gregorian University. He earned a doctorate in philosophy in 1915. From 1915, he continued his studies at the Pontifical University of St. Bonaventure, where he earned a doctorate in theology. He was active in the consecration and entrustment to Mary. In 1915, while still in seminary, Kolbe and 6 friends formed the Militia Immaculata, and 4 years later began publishing the magazine Night of the Immaculate. Saint Maximilian Kolbe and 6 other friars formed the Militia Immaculata with the goal of using every possible means to promote total consecration to Mary. Kolbe wanted the entire Franciscan order consecrated to the Immaculate by an additional vow. Soon afterward, on 16th October 1917, Kolbe organized the Militia Immaculata, Army of the Immaculate One, to work for conversion of sinners and enemies of the Catholic Church, especially the Freemasons, through the intercession of the Virgin Mary. In 1918, Kolbe was ordained a priest. In July 1919, he returned to Poland, which was newly independent. He was active in promoting the veneration of the Immaculate Virgin Mary. He was strongly opposed to leftist, in particular communist movements. From 1919 to 1922, he taught at the Krakow Seminary. Around that time, as well as earlier in Rome, he suffered from tuberculosis, which forced him to take a lengthy leave of absence from his teaching duties. As his activities grew in scope, in 1927, he founded a new conventional Franciscan monastery near Warsaw. It became a major religious publishing center. Between 1930 to 33, Kolbe undertook a series of missions to East Asia. He arrived first in Shanghai, China, but failed to gather. Next, he moved to Japan, where by 1931 he founded a Franciscan monastery. After the outbreak of World War II, Kolbe was one of the few friars who remained in the monastery, where he organized a temporary hospital. After the town was captured by the Germans, he was arrested by them on 19 September 1939. He refused to sign the Deutsche Wahlkist, which would have given him rights similar to those of German citizens. On 17 February 1947, the monastery was shut down by the German authorities. That day, Kolbe and 4 others were arrested by the Gestapo and imprisoned in the prison. On 28 May, he was transferred to Auschwitz as prisoner. Continuing to act as a priest, Kolbe was subjected to violent harassment, including beating and lashings. Once he was smuggled to a prison hospital by friendly inmates. According to an eyewitness who was an assistant at the time in his prison cell, Kolbe led the prisoners in prayer. Each time the guards checked on him, he was standing or kneeling in the middle of the cell and looking calmly at those who entered. After they had been starved and deprived of water for 2 weeks, Kolbe remained alive. The guards wanted the bunker emptied, so they gave Kolbe a lethal injection of carbolic acid. Kolbe is said to have raised his left arm and calmly waited for the deadly injection. He died on 14th August. On 12th May 1955, Kolbe was recognized by the Vatican as servant of God. Kolbe was declared venerable by Pope Paul VI, beatified as a confessor of the faith by the same Pope in 1971, and canonized as a saint by Pope John Paul II on 10th October 1982. Upon canonization, the Pope declared Saint Maximilian Kolbe as a confessor and a martyr of charity.